What's going to happen in this draft, Dan? You think there's going to be more trades? You think people are going to move? How do you think this plays out?
Yeah. I mean, dude, I think Trevor's obviously locked in at 1. I think the Jets take Zach. Well, I think Sam Darnold will get traded sometime soon. I mean,
why? Hey, Dan, they lost all their leverage with Sam Darnold. If they had the number 2 overall pick, they didn't know that they were going to take a quarterback at that time? Because don't you try to trade him earlier whenever that market was like a robust one, as opposed to now everybody knows they're kind of out on Darnold?
Well, I think that they were still in decision-making process. I've said this about the Jets. Robert Saleh had the opportunity to go anywhere he wanted when it comes to NFL head coaching opportunities, right? And he chose the Jets. And I believe one of the reasons he chose the Jets was because of Sam Darnold, because those coaches and that coaching staff had not done their work on the college quarterbacks. They weren't sitting there going, the Jets got the 2nd pick and there's going to be Zach Wilson. Like, let's go there because we'll be able to take him. So I think that they were still trying to figure out where they were as an organization. Like, were they going to keep Sam? Were they going to trade the pick? I do think that they're going to take Zach Wilson, and I think that Sam gets traded in the next 2 weeks because, dude, Pat, there's still so many needy teams, though, because the reality is Denver wants a guy.
Bears.
But can they go up high enough to get him? Carolina wants the guy. Are they going to be able to go high enough and get him? Chicago needs a guy. Are they going to be able to go high enough and get him? Pittsburgh probably needs somebody. Tampa Bay might be interested because they don't need anybody. And so I think that'll happen, and that'll have a ripple effect. I could see Atlanta taking a quarterback. I could see, because 3 is going to take a quarterback, obviously. I could see the Bengals trading out, and Carolina, Denver.
Hold on,
let's 5 to take.
Hey, let's talk about that. You said 3 is going to take a quarterback. Obviously, the 49ers traded up there. Everybody assumed you only trade up there and give up all that they gave up to get a quarterback. That's why they're doing it. Then Jimmy G is still in their plans. They're not trading him away. It might be a redshirt year for whoever they draft, blah, blah, blah. Then Kyle Shanahan came out this morning and said, Chris Sims, I don't talk to Chris Sims. Chris Sims said they had already made up their decision or whatever, and what they're going to do, who they're going to put out there. And I think those two are like really tight friends or whatever, so who knows how that whole thing goes. But who do you think they take? Do you think that is Mac Jones' gig to lose there at 3 if Zach Wilson?
I do.
You do, yeah. Yeah,
I think it's Mac Jones or Trey Lance. That's what I think. I think Kyle loves Mac Jones. I think that when I was with Kyle used to say 2 things stood out for him when it came to the physical aspect of quarterback play. 1, natural throwing motion, and then 2, like, he wanted you to have this upper body torque as a thrower because your feet are always so much in chaos and you can't get them set. Like, and he was just this big believer in that. I don't know if you've ever seen him do that drill where, like, you remember those bags that football players, like put them next to each other and that's the lane you could run through for a tackling drill. Like, he's always got guys working on it. You've probably seen Rodgers do it. That's Mac Jones, and I think that he loves Mac Jones. I do think that the organization is probably intrigued by the physical talent of Trey Lance, and so my guess is that they feel really good about both of them. Who wins out in that kind of power struggle with the 49ers, we'll find out.
Man, Jimmy G's just sitting there. All right, I mean, Tom Brady.
But I think if they take Mac Jones, Jimmy G is gone. If they take Trey Lance, I can see Jimmy G staying there for a little bit, even if it's like a mid-season trade type of thing.
Connor, what do you have?
Yeah, Dan, because of those first 3 picks being locks for quarterbacks and then a few other teams needing them, aside from Detroit and Denver, do you see like New England jumping up into the top 10? You mentioned the Buccaneers. Do you see them trading up into the top 10, or will they try and wait and let the draft come to them?
Oh,
no, I can see New England being aggressive. Tampa, I don't think has the necessity to. I don't think they need to, but I think New England was like abnormally aggressive in free agency. We all know that, right? Normally New England falls back in the draft. Like, normally they're willing to fall back, and they're probably looking at it, and Bill's probably looking at it going, I'm never going to be at 15 again, or certainly I don't want to be at 15 for a long time ever again. I'm usually picking at like 27, 28, 29, 30. Like, maybe they'll be willing to jump up and go get a guy. Now, the caveat is this.
Oh, caveat. Good word.
I don't see them being super aggressive for Justin Fields. I don't.